from the New York Post. Trump to flood big cities like LA, New York City with ICE agents in single largest mass deportation program in history. President Trump announced plans to flood Democrat-run cities, namely New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, with new, larger waves of immigration and customs enforcement agents to bring about the single largest mass deportation program in history. Trump highlighted the sweeping change targeting the majority Democrat cities in Truth Social Sunday night as he praised ICE agents for their incredible strength, determination, and courage. Quote, "In order to achieve this, we must expand efforts to detain and deport illegal aliens in America's largest cities, such as Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, where millions upon millions of illegal aliens reside. These and other such cities are the core of the Democrat power center, where they use illegal aliens to expand their voter base, cheat in elections, and grow the welfare state, robbing good-paying jobs and benefits from hard-working American citizens." Finally, okay, somebody is going to now have to address this or just shut up, because no one has said this out loud. Okay, the only reason Democrats want illegals here is to get a larger voting base. This is not an altruistic. No, Stu, you don't understand. They just these illegals. They're just trying to get bread and milk for their babies. They just need diapers. No, they don't. Remember, I told you. Democrats name things the exact opposite. Okay? When you hear Planned Parenthood, just understand they are doing the exact opposite. Okay? When you hear sanctuary city, you're safe here. No, you're there because they know you'll vote for them. It ain't a sanctuary city. It's a locked-in voter base. And that's the only reason they're there. And at some point, someone is going to have to bring this before the Supreme Court and stop this nonsense about sanctuary cities. It is insane to me. And so I welcome this. Republican-run states like Texas, which is home to 5 of the largest cities in America, including Houston and San Antonio, were notably left off the president's post. Wait, hold on a second. Houston, they've got their own basketball team. San Antonio, they've got their own basketball team. Now, hold on a minute now. Trump, shouldn't you be targeting them as well? None of the Lone Star State's big urban centers, however, call themselves sanctuary cities. In other words, they cooperate with federal law enforcement, like ICE, so you don't have to target them. Quote, "These radical left Democrats are sick of mind, hate our country, and actually want to destroy our inner cities. And they are doing a good job of it." They are. Now, for those of you who probably saw my first post, I'm sure you remember this.
Donald Trump put his surrender in writing at 9:43 a.m. today, saying, "Our great farmers and people in the hotel and leisure business have been stating that our very aggressive policy on immigration is taking very good longtime workers away from them, with those jobs being almost impossible to replace. We must protect our farmers, but get the criminals out of the USA. Changes are coming!" Exclamation point. So Donald Trump promised to deport every one of those people working on farms, every one of them. He promised to deport all of them. And then he decided not to deport them today. Donald Trump promised to deport 15 million people. That would include everyone who is working in those fields, harvesting the food, making beds in hotels, everyone. And now that Donald Trump has finally decided to listen to the owners of those industries, he's not going to deport 15 million people. He's not going to deport 1 million people. It's over. The mass deportation lie that he never could have done anyway is over.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay? First of all, the farms, the hotels, the eateries, Mr. Trump. Okay. You were going to have to figure this out. But when I said deport illegals, I meant all of them. Okay. If you are here illegally, you need to be deported. And let me break this false narrative. I don't understand why you're getting rid of these are hardworking, undocumented citizens. It's like, it's insane. See, here's what they want you to believe. We don't have a legal port of entry. You see, they had to come illegally because that was the only way they can come in. But it's not the only way they can come in. They can actually come in through a port of entry, a legal port of entry. We have over 300 countrywide. And if you're talking about just the southern border, we have over 20. Yeah, legal ports of entry. So all you have to do is come in illegally. Well, why is it that you want to come through the back gate? You want to jump in through the window? Why is it that you don't want us to know who you are? What is that about? See, that's the narrative they're telling you, that all of these people, they have to stay. They have to. Why? Well, they're just hardworking people. Okay. Deport them and drive them straight back to the legal port of entry so that we know who they are. Why are you so opposed to us knowing who you are? What is that about? By the way, I already read you Nebraska, how the meat packing service, okay, the plant had brand new applicants for all of the jobs because there was an ICE raid there. For all of those jobs that were vacated, they had brand new applicants, all Spanish speaking and all legal. Wow. Hold on a minute, because we've been telling everybody that nobody wants to do those jobs. You've been lied to. Of course you have, Mr. President. I know what you're feeling about the farmers and those industries and whatnot. I'm telling you, don't. If they're illegal, they need to go. Okay. Give them a first class ticket, okay, to a legal port of entry. That's all you have to do. Show them the way to do it. Provide them with a pen so they can write it all down. Hey, maybe they lack knowledge of the English language. Well, you can put it in Spanish. You can provide all of the actual pens that they need to actually write it down and take them to a legal port of entry. If you do not, if you give this just mass amnesty, all you're doing is incentivizing more of the same. Mr. President, when you said deport illegals, I heard you were going to deport illegals. You weren't making little carve outs for certain, segments. And you'd be amazed, like in Nebraska, how all of those jobs are going to be filled. Because here's the truth. Those corporations are using illegal aliens to depress wages, to not give them health care and dental, and they all know it. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.